Saving money used to work. Today, it's actually making people poorer. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. For generations, we were taught the golden rule of personal finance. Save a portion of your income. Put it in a savings account and watch it grow. It was a simple, effective strategy. Your grandparents did it, your parents did it, and it worked for them. So why isn't it working for you? Why does it feel like you're running on a treadmill, saving diligently, but never really getting ahead? The biggest culprit is a silent wealth killer: inflation. Think about it this way. A dollar today doesn't buy what a dollar bought 10 years ago. Remember when you could get a full meal for just a few bucks? That's inflation at work. It's the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and subsequently, purchasing power is falling. So, if your savings are sitting in a standard bank account earning, let's say, less than 1% interest, but inflation is running at 3 or 4%, you're not actually growing your money. You're losing purchasing power every single day. Your savings are effectively shrinking. Let's do some quick math. If you have $10,000 in a savings account earning a generous 1% interest, you'll have $10,100 after a year. Sounds okay, right? But if inflation for that year was 4%, what used to cost $10,000 now costs $10,400. You're $300 behind. You saved, you were disciplined, but you got poorer. This is the reality for millions of people. They're playing a game that's rigged against them, and they don't even know it. The old rules simply don't apply anymore. Another huge factor is stagnant wages. For decades, while the cost of everything from housing to healthcare has skyrocketed, wages for the average person have barely budged when adjusted for inflation. So you're being asked to save from a pie that isn't growing, while the cost of each slice is getting more expensive. It creates a massive squeeze. People are forced to spend a larger portion of their income on necessities, leaving very little, if anything, left over to save. It's not a matter of discipline. It's a matter of simple arithmetic. The numbers just don't add up for most people. And let's not forget the psychological aspect. We live in a consumer-driven culture. We're constantly bombarded with ads telling us to buy the latest phone, the newest car, the trendiest clothes. This keeping up with the Joneses mentality creates immense pressure to spend, not save. Social media amplifies this by showing us curated, perfect lifestyles that seem attainable but are often funded by debt. When you combine this with the discouragingly low returns on traditional savings, it's easy to see why people might think, why bother saving at all? It can feel hopeless. So, what's the solution? Does this mean we should just give up on saving? Absolutely not. It just means we need to save smarter. The goal isn't just to accumulate dollars. The goal is to grow your purchasing power. This is where investing comes in. Now, the word investing can sound intimidating, like it's only for Wall Street experts in fancy suits. But it's more accessible today than ever before. Investing means putting your money into assets that have the potential to grow faster than inflation. We're talking about things like stocks, index funds, and real estate. Think of it as putting your money to work for you. Instead of letting it sit and lose value in a savings account, you're buying a small piece of a company or a fund that represents the broader market. Historically, the stock market has provided average annual returns that significantly outpace inflation. Of course, investing comes with risks, and the value can go down as well as up. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a long-term strategy for building real wealth. The key is to start small, educate yourself, and be consistent. The old playbook of just stashing cash under the mattress or in a low-interest account is broken. It's a guaranteed path to losing financial ground. The new rule is to make your money work as hard as you do. Shift your mindset from just saving to saving and investing. Start by building a solid emergency fund in a high-yield savings account. That's for your short-term security. But for your long-term goals, like retirement or financial independence, you have to invest. The world has changed, and our financial strategies need to change with it. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more tips on how to build real wealth in today's economy. Thanks for watching.